There's some film in here. There's more film in the fridge. Those are pretty much undeveloped rolls of film of shopping carts, this whole bag. Like 36 frames on every roll. I don't know how many is in here, maybe 20 or 30 rolls in this bag. So that's, I don't want to do the math, but it's quite a lot. I guess you could say I started taking the photos based on like the way I felt at that point in my life. I saw like a part of me in those carts. I started taking them regularly, maybe like 2 years ago. But I had taken one photo prior to that, just in front of the house. I had seen the shopping cart. I saw them more as like, as opposed to a piece of metal or something with wheels and just sitting on the side of the street. Like I saw something in those carts, like an emotion. They were more human to me than some people in my life at that point. During those 2 years, like I was able to connect more with those carts than a real person. I just think my nature is more like introverted, keep it with myself. Back then, like I've certainly changed over these past few years, but I just felt like I was disconnected with people and myself. And one day I just realized those shopping carts are pretty much the same, a reflection of the way I feel. That's the way I saw it. You know, there are other people doing this, and you know, we're all photographing shopping carts wherever we live. But I think each of us may have our own philosophy of why we're doing it and what we're trying to achieve from it. I'm not trying to make art or some sort of art project. It's more I'm just trying to capture something in these carts that I guess I'm trying to capture from myself. I'm trying to see myself in these carts, which I do. This is where that shopping cart was that was cracked in half. And it was facing this way. It was like right here. It was cracked in half. Like the front half was down like this. Yeah, I took a lot of photographs of it, but because I didn't feel like I just couldn't get it right. It felt like I could not capture the thing. I still feel like I didn't. It was like that cart had broken in half, you know? Someone just destroyed it. People look at me and they either chuckle, they scoff at me, or they're totally confused by what I'm doing. And that's understandable, but to me, each cart has its own personality, has its own backstory. How it got there, who brought it there, what's in it, what it was used for, where is it gonna go after this. I also just want to open other people up when they see these carts or the images that I take, that they just don't see the carts as garbage or something scattered on the side of the road. And that can relate to anything too. It can be any like inanimate object that doesn't breathe or speak or have like feelings as the way we see it. That's what I try to do with the photos. I try to give life to these carts. That, you know, again, most people don't see as a soul. Like anything can have a soul. You just gotta believe in it. Like I'm not a spiritual person or a religious person. It's more about a connection to an object or a person and giving it a story or an energy to it. Going out and taking the pictures of the carts got me out of the house and into this world that I wasn't a part of. And by doing that, I started seeing other things that I wasn't seeing otherwise in regards to just people or things around me that were occurring that raised my interest. When I was taking the photos of the shopping carts, that has allowed me to get to where I am in my life now, personally and in regards to photography as well. Because right now, I pretty much just I take photos of people.
Okay, up or down or left or what?
Up. That's
okay,
perfect.
I'm looking at a spaceship.
No, keep them on. Oh, do that. No.
Oh, wow, look at that, man.
Keep your mouth still and look up. Thank you.
Woo!
Thanks.
Yeah.
You have nice eyes.